Welcome, guys. Welcome to another iRefix. The Porsche Turbo. Americans would pronounce it Porsche, but I am from a Commonwealth country, so I pronounce it Porsche. This is one of my favorite sports car, the Porsche Turbo, the Porsche 911, and all the Porsche. They are really good-looking cars. However, this one was manufactured by Matchbox in 1978, and one of my co-worker gave it to me. He had a few of them in a box under a tree, and it was subjected to all types of elements. Luckily, some of it has left, and I'm gonna do a restoration slash custom on it. As you can see, the paint was chipped, and it was in really bad shape. First, I'm gonna use my drill to drill out the rivet, and it has two rivets that holds the base to the body, so I'm gonna get rid of those first. And I just have it in my little vise here, and then I use a screwdriver to just pry it apart, and the base comes apart from the actual body. The interior they're in good shape, just a little dirt here and there that needs to be washed away. As you can see, it has a lot of dirt inside of it from the storage and the elements that cause probably the box to rot, and some leaves to get into it, and other dirt. So I just give it a dunk in my strip here, that paint stripper that I have in a jar, and just give it a shake. So this is how the body turns out after the paint has been stripped and been washed. As you can see, the casting is in really good shape. The storage didn't do much to damage the casting. So I'm just using my wire wheel and my rotary tool to get rid of the paint residue and to clean up any oxidation that has formed, which was not much. So it was an easy clean for me. I try to, get rid of most of the paint residue and try to get it as shiny as possible. Well, not shiny, but as clean as possible. So I'm here using a triple X steel wool, a piece of triple X steel wool, to get rid of some of it. So also, it has some casting lines. I'm just using my little file here to get rid of some of the casting lines. This was just from the manufacturing process. Just clean up some of the burr from the inside of the windshield area there. Sometimes these casting lines can be a real pain to get rid of, and then I have to use some sandpaper to finish the job. decided to just pull the doors apart also and make sure it cleans. This little pin, you just have to make sure that it doesn't get lost. It's kind of hard to find if it is lost, and I don't have any replacement, so I just left it in place while I'm cleaning. Now just use some acetone to wipe down the metal before I give it undercoat with some Tester's fine primer. As you can see, I replaced the doors before I give it a prime. And I'm using Tester's red with metal flakes, so you know I have a shiny finish. I didn't have to do much with this car, just to, you know, clean it up, strip it, and paint it. That's it. Nothing much was done to it. So when the paint was dry, I turned my attention to the base and removed these wheels. I tried to cut them off, but it was kind of hard. I finished the car and I put it together, and then I realized that this red color wasn't gonna do it. I didn't even bother to show you guys what it looks like. So I changed my mind and I clean it, I strip it, and I'm using this green from Testers. Sometimes you paint a car and it happens to me more than once, and you thought it would look real good with that color, but after you finish and put it all together and you look at it from far, from a distance or real close up, you notice that the color just did not match. So you just have to start all over again. Well, at the end of it, you can tell me which color you think you would prefer. Even though the damage is already done, I've changed and painted in green. So you can always give your comments. So just a little reminder where we started with this Matchbox Turbo, given to me by my co-worker along with others, and they have seen better days. I also had have a few more Matchbox that he gave to me. I'm going to restore them in short order. And apart from the red paint that I had to strip and repaint, that was probably the hardest part of this restoration or slash custom. And this is where we end up with the green Matchbox Turbo, manufactured in 1978. You can leave your feedback and please remember to subscribe. Thanks.